What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Seer, and I am back with another YouTube video. Today we are creating a Trae Young build. Y'all know what Trae Young be doing. Last season he averaged an elite 28 points per game, an insane 10 assists per game, and the craziest stat of them all, 0 trips to the barber. You know, it's gotta be embarrassing to get dropped off by a walking sucker that fell on the carpet. I mean, I know he's good, but all you have to do is put a comb in front of him. Just look at KD. Jason Tatum threatened KD with a brush before the playoffs last season, and look what happened. JT had him shook. But seriously, Trae Young is actually him. I don't think people realize how impressive it is for a guard his size to dominate the way he does, especially in a league with physical specimens like Giannis, Zion, and LeBron. It makes sense that he's never touched a pair of Clippers before. He got to make up for the size difference somehow. It worked on Ben Simmons. Bro saw them strands of fake grass on his head and was so in shock he couldn't take the layup. So if you really think about it, Trae's a genius. But getting back to the build, I feel like it's a nice change of scenery. Y'all wanted them little fast guards out the game so bad, now you got what you wished for. Now instead of short guards running back and forth behind screens, it's 6'9" builds running back and forth in the paint. They be looking at the rim like the Celtics' old coach looked at that staff member, ready to straight violate. But you know people are going to find a way to score without using skill no matter what 2K does. Most of these kids can't pass the spelling test, but if you ask them to figure out how to abuse something in 2K, they turn into Einstein. But yeah, in a game with a bunch of 6'9s rim running every play, it would be nice to see a couple of small guards actually dribbling and shooting threes, and this build is perfect for that. So before we get into it, make sure you drop a like and sub to the channel. I've also been forgetting to tell y'all to turn them post notifications on. I'm on my grind posting content. I'm in my prime like flight in June. Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to grind this build out and drop gameplay on it to show y'all what this build can do. So to start out, we're going to go with point guard, right-handed, number 11. Then for height, we're going to go 6'1", for weight, 164, and for wingspan, 6'2". Now for the attributes, I'm going to tell you what to upgrade and then go back and explain everything. So for finishing, put your close shot to a 70 and your layup to an 85. For shooting, put your mid-range to an 80, your 3 to a 92, and your free throw to a 70. For playmaking, put your pass accuracy to an 80, your ball handle to a 94, and speed with ball to an 89. Then for defense, put your perimeter to a 70 and steal to an 85. Lastly, for physicals, put your speed to an 85, acceleration to a 95, and your stamina to a 97. Now looking back at these attributes, you have an 85 driving layup, that's Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, Fearless Finisher Silver. You got a 92 three-pointer with limitless range gold, so you can pull from Afghanistan. You got a 94 ball handle, which gives you handles for days gold, and most builds only get handles for days silver, so having it up 1 is going to help a lot. Then you got 89 speed with ball, 95 acceleration, so your dribbling will be very quick. Now defensively, let's be honest, you're completely a liability. But what do you want me to do? It's a Trae Young build, not Kawhi. You know Trae not locking anybody up. He plays about as much defense as Marcus Smart. Bro won Defensive Player of the Year to go out there and hold Steph to an incredible 67 points a game on an immaculate 92% shooting. Their coach was probably too busy Bill Cosbying that staff member to remind his players not to play drop coverage on the greatest shooter to ever touch a basketball. For the takeovers, you get shot, sharp, and play take on this build, but it's Trae Young, so you know I gotta rock the double limitless range. And as you can see, we have built a balding shot creator. See, 2K knows it's Trae Young, it's the perfect name. For the badges I would use, for finishing, I went with Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, Fearless Finisher Silver, and Acrobat Gold. For shooting, I went with Green Machine Silver and Amped on Hall of Fame. Then for tier 3, Limitless Range and Blinders Gold, then Core Agent 3 on Gold. And then there's 1 badge point left, so if you did that micro request and got the +4 badge points, you can put 3 on your shooting, which will give you 4 badge points, and you can use that to put guard up on Hall of Fame. For playmaking, I went with Bailout Bronze, Quick First Step Hall of Fame, and Unpluckable Gold. Then for tier 3, Gold Handles for Days and Core Killer Combos on Gold. Then you have 6 badge points left, so you can put the 1 point you have left from the +4 on playmaking, and then you'll have 7 upgrades, which you can use to put Clamp Breaker on Gold. Then lastly for defense, I went with Menace and Workhorse Silver and Pick Dodger on Bronze. Then for tier 3, Clamps on Bronze and Core Glove on Silver. And that is how you make this Trae Young balding shot creator build. Like I said earlier, if you want to be different and not just run in the paint, hold square every game, then this is the build you need to make. This build is an offensive machine and it would be very fun to play on. So like always, let me know in the comments if you want me to grind out this build and drop gameplay on it. If so, that video will be dropping very soon. But until next time, it's been your boy Seer, and I'm out.